Hello, welcome to number 83 Tarot. This message here is for Capricorns. And I meditated on your energy, and the card that came out was the Self card. And the key words here for this card is I am. You know, it represents identity, self-realization, self-manifestation, and being centered, being at peace, accepting who you are, not what someone is placed upon you, like society has. Okay, so, you know, the meaning here is, you know, it's reason for being. It signifies the importance of establishing a unique and individual identity that is free of definitions and labels and embraces unlimited potential. There are elements within every society that do all they can to force the independent, the creative, and the authentic. Why? Because they profit. That's why. In one way or another, they profit. And from doing so, you know what I'm saying, independent thinkers, creative types, you know, those defy tradition and convention, and, you know, those who perceive what is ethical and moral and what is legal as being two different beasts are people that, you know what I'm saying, seriously, in today's world, threaten the status quo. Think about it. You know, and as a result, we are indoctrinated people. We are told how to think, told what is normal, told what is beautiful and acceptable, what is right, what is wrong. Those who disagree or seek to be independent, or, you know, who just do not fit with society's definition of normal and beautiful, you know, people like that are often met with fear, anger, contempt, ridicule, shit, even banishment and imprisonment. Independent thinkers can be considered radicals, creative types, seen as eccentric or crazy. Don't be too dreamy, you can't do that. You'll never make it. It's a fucking joke. And those who defy tradition and convention as rebels and freaks, you know, all risk condemnation in one way or the other. Yet, time and time again, people in society are told we should embrace our differences. We should be creative and strive to be authentic, unique, one of a kind. The problem is we are controlled via the media, religious organizations, and educational institutions, and taught how to behave, how to think, what to believe, what to feel. We are told what is normal and what is not, and that we must strive to be normal. Normal is acceptable, right? What is normal? Fuck if I know. Takes courage to defy family, tradition, and societal expectation, though, right? Establishing a healthy, authentic self-identity is one of the most challenging tasks you will face in this lifetime. Why? Because it requires a willingness to break free of labels and definitions that we, the people, worldwide, and not just others, we do it to ourselves because of the brainwash, because of the programming. So not just other people place it upon us, but we place upon ourselves and we place upon others. It takes courage to say no to those who expect. and sometimes demand that you say yes. So put your foot down and say, fuck no. Stand up for yourself. Stand your ground. Have enough self-love to stand in your power. That's what this card represents. Stepping free of the labels of others have bestowed upon us and redefining ourselves in a manner that is not restrictive or limiting. It means having the courage to follow your own fucking path instead of the path laid down by others. Who were you? Who are you? Who do you wish to become? The self card poses these questions. Yet you must first know who you are and how you were shaped by your past to be able to answer those questions. To discover and know the true self is to undertake a journey of undoing, being, and becoming. To find your center, your place. You got to understand to understand. Where you are to be fulfilled, to be at peace, and accepting of all that you are, not what you were, and all that you will become. So when you look to the past, ask yourself, who was I? Am I still the same person I was then? Or have I grown? Have I changed? Am I holding on to an outdated idea of who I am and that needs to be changed? You are not the same person you were 10 years ago. You are not the same person you were 5 years ago. Sometimes change occurs so swiftly that you could be a very different person from one day to the next, especially nowadays. Drink lots of water. Stay grounded. Don't be fake. Don't be Harvey Dent. Every experience changes you. Some are more dramatic than the others. More awakening. Sometimes in small ways and sometimes in monumental ways. And we do not walk through this life without experiencing change. Sometimes that change occurs within the mind. When your thoughts and your perception are altered, at other times the changes are physical and noticeable to everyone, but not all of them. You change from one day to the next, even if that change is only that you are one day older. You cannot remain untouched and unchanged. If you are alive and living your life, time and motion bring change. Remember that. So what marks has your past made upon you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually? Do you believe your past experiences have shaped you for better or for the worst? Do you look back with pride or do you look back with regret? Learn from those regrets and let them go. They serve no purpose except to weigh you down if you hold on to them. Do you wish for a different life? Ask yourself that question. Or would you not change a single moment because you like who you are and you know that you are a different choice or experience? Because you've given to rise to a totally different person. So while your past has shaped you, it does not have to define you. And it should never be allowed to limit you. Who you are is for you to determine. Not your family, not your friends, not society, you. Love and light, Capricorn. Love and light. And namaste.